issue, government makes a policy, and if there is some benefit to come out of it, and we don't have to look at COVID as a means of benefiting, especially from a government point of view. But if there is some benefit, you use your institutions and use it to build your institutions. And we had institutions like Noguchi, we had a couple of them. But clearly, and I'm going to repeat this statement, clearly, people use crisis in this country as opportunities for grand corruption. In the past government, they did it. COVID, they are doing it on different levels. And honestly, we did some work on this airport thing. You know, we published something at first, and we have quite a bit more to do. We are reviewing the legalities of a few things, and we might choose to publish it or not. But clearly, this was something created for some other people, apart from the people of Ghana, to benefit. And it doesn't look good. We'll decide whether we are going to go forward on it or we should just let it ride. I think that, you know, what hurts is that, look, it happened. Maybe it shouldn't have happened. Unfortunately, the state is not benefiting. Whoever is benefiting, people are saying it's not even Ghanaian. What we should do is to try not to repeat these things. And if you look at COVID, we are going to just discuss the issue of the vaccines. Okay, as we speak, COVID funds are unaccounted for. People just use crisis as opportunity for corruption. And over again, we see it happening. And we have to figure out how to stop that. So as for the airport, it is just somebody creating an opportunity for somebody. And maybe in due course, more information will come out.
That facility is still there and working. Is that not so, Kwame?
Yes, it is still there and working. And like I said, it's a biosecurity issue. So I wouldn't sit here and say that it needs to be dispensed with, especially with the latest data that has just been released by Public Health England, which shows that the reproductive number of the new variants that we're dealing with globally is past 5.6. And you must look at it from the point of view that the original variant that started from Wuhan had a reproductive number of 2. The one that got to Ghana was about 3.1. Now the one that's come from India is 5.6. We cannot risk that coming into Ghana because of the speed with which it would rip through the country. So I wouldn't sit here and say that that should be done away with. But I would agree with Kofi totally that the pricing needs to be looked at and the contractual agreement needs to be re-looked at. I mean, I don't know if it can be reviewed upwards or something, but honestly, the more data comes out. And then the bigger question before I go something, if it hadn't come to vetting, why were the Ghanaians not being told? Because the more data comes out, I'm quite sure the more people will get infuriated. So that needs to be dealt with.
Kofi, how should the review look like, if there ought to be one? Because it looks like the entire citizenry is outraged.
Right. So we think that, one, the whole system must be reviewed, including the contract. And it is not clear who entered the contract. Number two, and very importantly, questions have been raised about the test's own efficacy. Okay? And in our work, somebody asked me, how do we tell if they actually are using the right test? How do we tell? Because people get to the airport, and we've spoken to some. They took a test, they come here, then it's negative, or they took a test, it's positive, and they come here. And some people allege that there have been payments. But the question that was asked is, I am trying to get out of the airport, and I think somebody is trying to shake me down for $150. I just pay the $150 and I get out. So people don't care about the efficacy of the test, and questions have been raised whether it is so or not. It is for Kwame and Co, the pharmacists, to do, but there has to be a review. One, of the contract is propriety, and two, if this happens, look, we were blessed to have Noguchi to do a few things in the beginning because Noguchi was prepared ahead of time. And if we have a situation like this, we use it to strengthen our institutions. Kwame is talking about the new virulent variant. Okay, are we prepared? Things like this help us to beef up so that we can take care of ourselves. If these people pack up, leave the country, we've lost all the institutional wisdom that would have come from that testing regime, etc. And somebody must justify to us why we should outsource this thing the way we've done.
Okay.
But set huge benefit to those people and clearly a disparity in benefit to the country.
Right. Yes, Kuku.